Welcome to NocBro Nation.
Welcome back, guys. Darrell here.
And I'm Josh, and today we're here to review episode 15 of The Walking Dead Tower.
The so-called finale, 42 minutes long, technically. It was good, a little. I knew that we weren't going to get a lot in this episode. We were going to have to wait until the true finale, which will be later in the year.
Yeah.
But all in all, it was good.
I really enjoyed the dialogue between multiple characters. And we talked about this after our review, but for me, it was more about that than what we knew we weren't going to get, which was action.
Yeah, and I think probably the best parts for me were, of course, seeing Beta going into Alexandria, and then, of course, him eventually getting to the tower, which it was confirmed that hospital was the exact same place of Beth's death. So they reused the hospital, but they called it the tower, which I didn't really like because there's not a tower.
So to Daryl and them, that was not the same hospital. That's just the same filming location.
It's the same filming location. I think they changed up the outside, even the entranceway. I think they put kind of larger pillars in this episode, but. You know, they reuse locations. I think
absolutely.
I think Alexandria, Woodbury was reused as another location or something like that.
Most likely, yeah. They have certain shooting locations within Atlanta that they occasionally go back to. So
but it's cool to see those.
Yep.
I like that aspect of it. I liked Beta. The weird part was Beta going crazy. I want to know. I don't know whose voice he's hearing in his head. Yeah, it didn't really sound like him. I mean, I know it was all muffled and stuff, so it probably was him.
I think it was.
And then I kind of mentioned maybe it was his best friend.
Yeah, that's what you're going to say. Reason. Or it's his best friend, which, why introduce him now? That's kind of where I'm getting at.
Because he's always with him. But now that he's lost his mind.
But now that he's lost Alpha, too, like, you would think that Alpha's voice would be more prevalent than...
You would think so, yeah.
Yeah. Who knows?
It was probably, Beta's voice on there, but... Yeah, a lot of the dialogue was great. I love the Judith and Daryl aspect. We understand why Judith didn't tell Daryl that she found, that Michonne possibly found Rick, is because Daryl is one of her last parental figures that she looks up to, and that's why she said, I don't want you to leave. Yeah. Because I think if she told him that, I don't think Daryl would want to leave immediately, but it would be in his nature to be like, oh, I got to go out and help Michonne find him.
Yeah, I think if anything, it would distract him from the events that are currently happening. Mm-hmm. Like, I think that he just would not be the same. I mean, this is Rick we're talking about for Daryl, so yeah.
I get that part of it. The reunion, or I guess the talk between Lydia and Negan was needed.
It was brutal.
It was very needed.
Was brutal. And I said this in our review. That was probably one of my favorite aspects of this episode was the Negan and Lydia, and just Lydia giving him what he needed to hear, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean she
and vice versa.
Yeah, she told him straight up, kind of what Carol said to him, if you do this, everyone will remember you for this. And Lydia put him into place saying, you only did this to basically free yourself. You only think about yourself, which is true. It's Negan, but he's coming around. He's doing it for the group. I mean, one of the major things that he said to Carol was, if I do this and it turns out to hurt a lot of you guys, I'm not down for that. He's not cool with that.
And I love the line from Lydia, like where, she was like, well, you pissed off a lot of people and a lot of people want you dead. Yeah. Something along the lines of that. That line was perfect. Kind of like, okay, my mom did some horrible things, right? And you killed her, but you've also done terrible things too, and a lot of people want you dead.
The entire community wanted Negan dead for a long time. Long time. So, what else was good? What else? What was bad? What didn't you like?
God, it's hard to really pick out bad, because I didn't necessarily think that anything was bad. I love the princess. We haven't talked about that.
Yeah, the princess was great, guys.
Yeah,
Fear the Princess.
That was probably one of the highlights for me as well. The Negan and Lydia stuff, the princess stuff. I really enjoyed how they did her character. They did her justice from the source material. But not only that, it was really cool seeing that portrayed on the television screen.
Yeah, and I was kind of worried. I mean, a lot of you guys in the comments were, who are comic book readers, were like, man, the princess was really annoying in the show. But then I really like seeing her on screen. I think she did well. And Other people who may have heard of the princess in passing through the comics are like, yeah, I've heard she's kind of annoying in the comics. She is. I mean, she's a very talkative person, as we saw. She hasn't seen people in over a year, so she's just super excited to be around people again. Yeah. And because of her personality, she's very broken. I mean, she had a very hard life, you know, prior to the apocalypse, but it's just her personality being excited, and you know, it's just her coming out. And if people don't like it, they'll move on and go away. But I love that, you know, our group stuck with her and trusted her and all that.
You asked what I didn't like about the episode, and I did think of something. The Aaron and Alden part. Not the fact that they were following the Whisperers. It's the last part where they were clearly too close to the herd, and like you were hiding in the tower. I'll give you that, because that was actually probably a good spot. Yeah. But you should know better than to be 15 feet away from that.
They were pretty close. Yeah.
Like, come on, how stupid was that? And sure enough, as soon as we saw the Whisperers come, you and I both threw our arms up. Like, of course that's gonna happen.
Yeah, I mean, it was great when they were in their watchtower watching the herd go away. Yeah. But yeah, they were too close. So
it was just too predictable. That's what I didn't like about that aspect of the story.
Yeah. You know,
the cats.
I don't really care about the cats.
Yeah, but the cat leading that, like, that
making
one,
it change direction.
That one cat made them change directions to go to the tower.
Yeah. So a lot of the episodes are the titles are geared towards what the episode was about. Yes, this was about the tower, but the hospital to me is not a tower. Yes, it's a building, but it's not really a tower. What we were thinking of.
What did you and I think it was going to be about?
We were thinking it was the Alexandrian water tower, and a possible major comic book death could have happened. It still could come, mind you, in a different way, which we'll get into in some other videos. But that's what we were thinking of from the source material, because of the tower. And a number of you are thinking the same exact thing, and it could still happen, just maybe in a different way.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, guys, so again, not our true finale. We'll get to see that. That's coming, guys. But let us know what you thought of the episode 15, The Tower. Comment below. What was your favorite? What was your favorite parts? What did you not like? Guys, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Hit that bell notification so you're always notified when we upload new content. Follow us at NocBro Nation on Facebook and Twitter. I'm Josh.
I'm Drill.
We're NocBro Nation. We're out.